It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Thank you for welcoming us into your home this morning, whether you're watching us on your smart device, whether you're listening to us right now on the podcast. If you're watching on one of the on-demand platforms, we appreciate you, and we're going to make this a really good use of your time, by the way. So thank you so much. Dillards wasn't always on the radar screen in the world of department stores. In fact, they were just a quiet, sleepy company. Many folks often didn't look at them because other companies like Nordstrom's, big store, Macy's, big store, and many others, they got all the attention. In fact, there was a number of folks that referred to Dillards as Dullards because they seemed so uninterested and so boring. But beneath this quiet demeanor of a company, Dillards was a treasure known as a hidden gem. Things weren't always smooth sailing with Dillards, by the way. In fact, when they first got started, it was rocky. They thought they were going to go out of business. I mean, how do you compete in the world of department stores when there were already giants already out there that other people were already committed to and loved dearly? But as a result of having a sales strategy, as a result of having a sales message saying we're here for everyday folks who are looking for quality, and they're also looking to be different and stand out, it made a difference. In fact, in 2022, their sales skyrocketed by 300%. Now, imagine this. They go up 300% in revenue at a time when other department stores like Nordstrom's, Macy's, and many others, their margins was like maybe go up by 10, 15, 20%. Now folks all of a sudden start saying, what are they doing different? You see, sometimes in business, sometimes as a CEO, sometimes when you do the right thing for the right folks and you have a sales strategy and a sales structure, it allows you to be underestimated, but you're still able to deliver for the audience you were able to do. And during this time, Dillard didn't sell out. As a family, they maintained control over their business, which allowed them to control the sales department. I say it that way because they controlled everything else, I'm sure. But this is about what the CEO had to control. And they said, we're not going to change our message. We're not going to change our sales strategy. We're not, just because we did really, really well, we're going to adjust to what our clients are looking for. And at another time, especially in that 2023, other stores were starting to downscale because of what was going on online. They said, no. We're going to maintain our focus. We'll change and be able to do the same thing online that we can do offline. And now you might be saying as a CEO, Shay, what does that got to do? What's the lesson? The lesson is clear, I believe, for every one of us as a CEO, and that is having a strong sales strategy, a smart sales message, and a system that you believe in, which is in line with your mission, goals, and objectives. And that's what Dillard does. I mean, I think Dillard is a fantastic story. Sticking to that, they created results that were consistent, but they were flexible enough to change when their customers needed a change in the market way. So the key to growing, the key to making sure you have revenue is to continue. And I know this is going to sound like a broken record, but it's to impact lives and never underestimate the value of listening and providing what others need, not what they want. You do that as a CEO with your sales strategy, your sales message, your smart sales system, and you will see your sales go up in a way. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you this morning and be a part of your CEO sales huddle, be a part of the huddle that you bring together so you can grow your business. And I promise you this 15 minutes, this time we have together will be a good use of your time. So thank you for inviting me in. I don't take that lightly. Every morning we like to get started the exact same way. And our start is focus on sales. That is our mantra in the sales department. That makes a lot of sense. And as a CEO, I want you to adopt that same mindset. Focus on sales, focus on sales, focus on sales. Repeat after me. Focus on sales. Why? Because if you don't focus on sales, you can't be in business. That's right. If you can't focus on sales, you just can't be in business. Shay, what's the big why? I need to know the why. It's because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. What's the point? What's the message? What's the big takeaway for you? Selling the serious business. Selling the serious business. Selling the serious business. As the CEO, I also want you every single day to be able to have our pledge. And our pledge as a CEO is we're going to learn, we're going to earn, and we're going to return. I want you to repeat after me. Repeat these words. I have to learn something new. Go ahead and say that. In order to earn new revenue from existing clients, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. But we have a couple of objectives here. Our number one objective is for you to increase your sales results. I mean, you have a meeting every morning anyway with yourself or with your sales department. And so in this time we have, this 15 minutes, we're going to take a look at how our sales progressing. And then we're going to address any roadblocks. What are roadblocks that are holding us back out there, by the way? And then we're going to come back and understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand. It's about your CEO sales plan. It's about the sales cycle. It's about the sales message. It's about the CEO sales dashboard. It's about a sales team. You see, when you have that in line and in place, it allows you to be able to grow the business quicker and faster. For those folks that are tuning in, and you tune in every morning, it's an honor, it's a privilege. Do me a favor. I'd like to connect with you. If you're on the platform, you can do this. Look right below and put hashtag I'm here. Now, we do that every morning. It's a check-in. It's to say, hey, I'm here. I'm in the conversation. And if you can't do that or you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Now, some of you right now, you're on Roku. Some of you on Apple TV. Some of you on YouTube Live. Some of you right now are tuning in on a podcast. We're in your ears right now. So let's all connect. Let's make sure we connect. Go over to @IamJBrown and let's connect. Like, I love to see what you're up to in your business. I love to see what's going on for you. So just go over to www.IamJBrown. Let's connect over there. Let's stay in this conversation together. CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So I want you to know that right up front. You're here not because you don't know how to sell or hate to sell. Maybe you are. But many of you, you're here because you want to sell faster. You want to sell with less effort. You want to have greater impact on the world. What is our big why? It's about accountability. It's about sales growth. And it's about consistency. And you may have heard this before, that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with most? They struggle with consistency. So we built a way to be able to do this faster, quicker, and easier because all we ask for is 15 minutes a day. Now you think about that. You're going to tune in for 15 minutes a day. Now, there are 1,440 minutes in every day, never 1,441, but there are 1,441 minutes in every day. So 15 minutes represents 1% of the day. Now, why do you give it 1% of your day? I mean, to be in this conversation. Here's the reason why. Here's our number one outcome. This is why you show up. This is why we're all in business. It's to earn $100,000 plus a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. But some of you is $100,000 in a day. I get it. Some of you, this is a big stretch goal. I understand it. But we show up because we're going to impact the world. We show up because we're going to have more meaning. That means we're going to make more money. We're going to have more impact. That means we're going to have more income. And we showed up to make $1 and a difference at the same time. So that's the number one reason you're here. So our outcome is $100,000 plus a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And if that sounds good to you, just do me a favor, drop a note below and just put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. Now, how do you do that? Big question. Big goal, big question, big dreams. And so we step back for a moment and we say, okay, we've been working with our private clients. And our private clients, we've been doing something called the CEO Sales Dashboard. And with our private clients, this CEO Sales Dashboard has been the fastest, easiest way for them to track, for them to measure, and for them to get what they need. And so let's talk about what those 5 are. Make sure I got that here. I think I don't have it up yet. Okay, let's make sure we have it what it is. It's leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. There's only 5 categories. I mean, how many did I say? 5. How many did I say? 5. But we're not going to leave you there. We're going to go ahead and pull it up so you can see it. And you can download the CEO Sales Dashboard over at www.ceosalesdashboard.com. It's an Excel sheet. It's something that we've created. We believe what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. It's a principle of success. You don't have to agree with it, but it works. Okay. And then you go across the top and you look at, well, how many days are there? I go to today's date. Then you come down and say, well, okay, how many leads came into my database yesterday? How many appointments did I set yesterday? How many offers were made yesterday? How many deals were done yesterday? And so when you think about that, you say, well, how many offers did I even make yesterday? And maybe for you yesterday, you didn't make any offers, and that's fine. But here's what I do know. Look at just yesterday in the sales department, and then go back for those folks that have been doing this for at least this week. Okay, the last couple of days. Look at the last week. Just look at the trend just in the area of leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Just do that. Now, for some of you, your assistant turns this in for you, and she does this, and that's kind of cool. And others of you, you have to do this yourself. And others of you, I've seen it. Thank you for sending it back to me. You can drop me a note over at I am Che Brown, by the way. And I read every one, and I follow back. And some of you have gone in and put your product, like your top product, as a line item is one of these, and you're tracking the top product that brings in the revenue. It makes sense. Now, we're going to look at repeat business today. Here's at the bottom. Okay, there it is. Repeat business. And, here's why. We understand, and you understand as well, that repeat business, when you're able to generate revenue in one area, and that's repeat business, then you're able to say, okay, in doing that, we know that 80% of every dollar that goes out is for new business. So if we can get repeat business, it's going to save us about 80% in costs. I mean, it makes sense. Really. It really does. So let's go look at repeat business for a moment. When you look at repeat business, go in there and repeat business, look at a client that you're already working with. And the client comes aboard, you spend the money, and they buy a new product. So let me give you an example. I'm an Apple fanatic. I believe God is a woman, and I believe she has an iPhone. She created the iPhone. Who else would create the iPhone, by the way? And in doing so, I decided to go out and I need to buy a new MacBook Pro. And I didn't have a MacBook Pro before, so I had maybe a PC. So that's a new product. I didn't have that before. That's a new product. Maybe I have to get an existing product. So existing product is I have the iPhone, I got to go get the protector, or I have to go get the case or a new cord. That is current client. So now you have new products, which is kind of cool. You have existing product, that's cool. And then for some of you, you're tracking, and I want you to go look at that. You have membership. Like you have monthly reoccurring revenue. Like you sell something one time and you get paid again and again and again and again. And you're looking at, maybe that's two categories for you. That's how much revenue came in, and then how much new revenue came in, and how much of that was churn. But for now, how many new memberships did you sell? What was the value of that? What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed, I promise you, gets better. Now, we're going to celebrate some wins now. We're not going to just look at what's working and what's not working. We're going to go back and say, nope. We understand there's some things here that we can do better. So let's go look at first and celebrate some wins. We asked ourselves 3 questions because powerful people ask powerful questions. The reason why is because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So here's the question. What are you most proud of right now in the sales department yesterday? What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday in the sales department? What do you want to brag about today that you really want to step up? And you say, if I step up in this one area, I'm going to take it to a whole nother level. Yeah, you just want to brag. See, powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. But we understand there's some hurdles that are out there. Life isn't always perfect. So we're going to look at the sales department. We celebrated our successes. Let's go look back and ask ourselves 3 questions. What was the biggest roadblock in the sales department yesterday? Now, we're not talking about in your health. We're not talking about in your relationship. We're just saying in the sales department yesterday, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? Now, you can go back and ask last week. If you're tracking this, those who take this every single day, like I said, we appreciate it. We appreciate being part of your CEO Sales Huddle. Appreciate broadcasting with you this morning. Maybe we're on the commute while you're driving in, or maybe you're getting set up and doing your goals when you listen to us. And this is part of your process. We love that. But let's take a look at it and says, what's preventing you today from moving forward? Like seriously, in the sales department, you're the CEO. And this is the cool part I love about this call. The CEO, you get to allocate the people. You get to make decisions for the sales department with the sales processes to be in place. As a CEO, you get to allocate any resources to the sales department. So when you look at the challenges that you have, what was preventing you yesterday? And here's the one question I love. It's my favorite is, what's the one thing you can do today? I want you to do the CEO sales dashboard, okay? It's free. Maybe you just need to measure, you need to manage. But what's the one thing that you can do, that just you can do today, that if you did it, it would help move the entire business forward? And guess what? It's all on you. It's all on you. My message of the day. Here's my message of the day. Focus on solving a problem. That's my message of the day. My message of the day is focus on solving a problem, by the way, because people will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. Be in the problem-solving business. And the problem-solving business, this doesn't mean they're in pain. That's the old way. It doesn't just mean that they want more pleasure. And many of my colleagues taught that for many years, and it did work. Pain, pleasure, that worked. But when you focus on it, I want to give you the Shea Brown remix version. I'm part of the LL Cool J family, by the way. We got remixes. And the Shea Brown remix is people today pay for the possibilities of what can happen when they have your product or service. And they also pay for your perspective. Not just the information. They can get that anywhere now. Something to think about for your sales department. You do that and you will see your sales go up. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shea Brown. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve you. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home or into your office or into your smartphone or into your tablet or into your ears right now. I appreciate it. You're amazing. You're a game changer. You're an innovator. You're a CEO that's bold. You're a CEO that's making a difference and is making an impact in the world. And I believe for you that today is your January 1st and your best is still yet to come. With that being said, make it a great day every day and we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. I wish you success. Peace. We're out of here and I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.